Welcome back, everybody. Grand Tactician, Civil War. I'm Grumper Grandpa Gaming, and this is episode 11, our Union Spring of 61 campaign in version 1.12. Well, first things first, we do have a new viewer unit to add in, and I've already plugged them straight into the army. Where'd you boys go? Here we go. We have Lincoln's Nolichucky Legion, which is now in the 11th Infantry Division of 3rd Corps. They're under the command of John MacArthur, and they are out of Illinois. And I didn't do the uniform properly, apparently. Hold on a second. There we go. And on top of this, we do have one letter to add to the historical record here. A letter from Sergeant Wade, Buffalo Soldiers. Dearest Abigail, how good it is to hear that the family is being spared the horrors of the war. May God see to it that it shall remain as such. Also, good news to share as well. Of our endeavors in Ohio, it has been most fruitful indeed. We have secured Columbus, plus other notable cities and towns with small skirmishes as predicted. The rebels want none of our fierce warriors. As news spreads of our victories across the nation, the same news reaches the ears of our enemies. It seems they flee out of Ohio, away from any confrontation. As for what lies ahead, my dearest, I do not rightly know at this moment. As always, I shall inform you in writing as I hear orders myself. Please keep the letters coming, as we most assuredly march to our impending appointment with destiny. With just provocation and perseverance, we shall succeed. I do like the sound of that fancy university, and look forward to what bold prospects the future holds for our new state. What future lies before our children? Most certainly a bright future indeed. With love and affection, Michael Wade. All right. So, a little bit short of a historical record segment this time, as I only did receive the one letter. So last episode we did see the 5th and 6th battles of Frederick over here with 4th Corps. And it looks like there might be another army on the way in again. They are not giving up on Frederick at all. It looks like they've given up on Washington for the time being, but they still want Frederick. So we're going to continue defending around the Maryland-Virginia line. 2nd Corps is now on its way to Pittsburgh, as I did not notice it because I didn't get a message about it, is rebels grabbed Pittsburgh at some point. So 2nd Corps is on its way up to Pittsburgh to resecure that. Still has been no movement with the rebel western armies, but most of their strength is over on the East Coast and down in Texas right now. Down here in Texas, 6th Corps is currently received orders to head up to Beaumont. And 5th Corps is still recovering outside of Austin. They will be there for a little while yet. And 7th Corps is still building a supply depot, which will be ready in 4 days. And they're going to be moving against Fort Duncan at Eagle Pass. Really not much going on besides that. Why is this shown as being blockaded? There's no rebel fleets in the area. Unless it came back again. No, it is what it is. We'll figure that one out. So that should be everything for right now, so I will be back with the next major incident. Alright, it's now May 2nd. Managed to go 12 days without another battle, so it is time for the May monthlies. Our current rating of our nation is BBB. Our debt increased by 75 million. Yes, we did. We actually cut 3 more bonds during the last month. So getting a little more expensive to keep my units in the field, especially having to build supply depots down here in Texas. So our liabilities are now at 589 million. Current economy cycle is recovery. Wealth of our population is below average and increasing. And our tax revenues increased by 1.8 million during the last month. I think that's the most accurate thing I've seen on this line so far. Says we constructed 0 buildings, but we did finish another supply depot last month. Total export volume was 927 million out, with 866 coming in. And average core production over the last 3 months is 367 million, a change of plus 13 million. As we are now out of the winter, everything is economy starting to kick back in again. Once again, we're lacking all the same shortages as usual. As I keep saying, it's a full errand to try and tackle that stuff. There's always going to be shortages. And with the finances, we're still spending a lot more money than we are bringing in. We're spending 326 million more than we are bringing in taxes. So slowly working on changing that, but it's going to take a while. The best way to change that is to build banks, and we just cannot do that yet. Coming over to intelligence. The rebels have finished the Impressment Act. That's never a good sign. They've done recruit agents, subsidized agriculture, civil order, and counter-propaganda for projects. The relations with Britain have not changed. It's still sitting at 30%. They haven't recruited any more men. I don't know how accurate that is. And started construction on another 5 ships. I hate how the AI keeps building ships that they're not using. Morale Confederate arms is currently at 76%. Change negative 14 from losing those 2 battles at Frederick, I'm assuming. And they have lost 1 high-ranking officer, which was John Gregg. Over to the strategy tab. We haven't looked at it in a while. Our national morale is now at 99 to their 79. National support is 76 for us to their 91. Morale of our armies is at 83 to their 79. Men fielded, we have 186,634 men in the field to their 158,251. Navy tonnage, not worried about. Wow, they have 142,000 tons? What the hell are they building? And they're not even going after my fleet. What the hell? Hey, you guys gotta stop building ships. Battles won. We have 22 battles won to their 3. The only 3 they've won are 3 forts that they've taken. Total casualties, we're sitting at 53,093 to their 114,304. And trade, warfare, and economy, I'm not too worried about, as we always going to win out on that one. Policy-wise, we have finished Industrialization 1. We're now working on Industrialization 2. We're just kind of spinning wheels on policy until Chapter 3 opens up for us and move down to where we need to go. Projects, let's see what we have available here. I really want right now, could take another level of suppress population, but what I think we want is some propaganda. That's increased support in loyal states. No, we don't need that. We have suppressed population and occupation administration. So I think we'll save up for another level of occupation administration, because that takes 2.1 million. We're funded at 1.6. And after we do that, we'll take another level of suppressed population, as that is cheaper. So I'd rather get the more expensive option first at a level 2 and then go for the cheaper option for a level 2. Or on the military side of things, there's really nothing that we need over here. Oh, we do have another level of logistics reform available to us. Thank you very much. I will take that. It always is good to make supplies cheaper. That's our most expensive thing, is supplies. We don't need any of the rest of this. I think that covers that. Just a quick map overview. We are besieging Fort Duncan outside of Eagle Pass. We're handily winning that one. It's just taking a little longer than I thought it would. I've only been besieging it a few days, though. We've now moved into and secured Austin. So as soon as 5th Corps is ready to move again. But I'm not going to move them to their full green and after the supply depot is built, because we have no ammunition provisions for it. We're out of all of that. So 5th Corps is spinning wheels until those depots are complete. And 6th Corps is just outside of Beaumont. And we have resecured Pittsburgh. looks like the rebels are going to be sitting steady for a little bit here. Looks like we've beaten them down enough to keep them from doing anything stupid for the time being. I believe that covers everything, so I'll be back with the next incident. Alright everybody, it's now May 26th. Almost went a full month without a combat here, but here we go. It looks like McIntosh's Corps Army of Texas, Benning's Corps Army of Transmiss, and an unknown unit. Let's see what that is. We don't see him here, so it's going to be one of the two Army headquarters, either Army of Texas, Army... Oh, let's look at Ambrose Hill, Army of Texas command structure. Ambrose Hill is bringing in 53,938 infantry, 4,700 cavalry, and 70 guns. Now we know where all the rebels are at. Against our 5th Corps of the 1st Army. We're bringing 27,174 infantry, 6,600 cavalry, and 59 guns. So we have the advantage in cavalry, and that's about it. This should be another interesting battle, so I will see you all on the other side of the load screen. Welcome everybody to the second battle of Austin. So we are on the defense and we are on the Coddington map. So I think this is only the second time I've ever received this map. And we do have a good chunk of the battlefield to deploy on. It's not a big map. And the rebels are only coming in from this point up here on the Woodyard house. I do believe both corps are on the field. Yes, they are. And it's literally 2-to-1 odds. They have over 60,000 men on the field to our little over 30,000 men on the field. So I've sent the cavalry division up here to secure this crossing point. Second division is securing this crossing point. And we sent in 1st division to secure this crossing point with 3rd infantry division sitting reserve. So depending on where they mass their forces at, that is where I will be sending that division, possibly the cavalry division, as they can move around fairly quickly. So I'm hoping to just try to attempt at the one crossing point, and I can just stack 2 divisions there as needed. So you know, get these troops moving in. I'm hoping they're not in town already. As you can see, we are bowed out here, so I'm hoping on the other side of the river and not in town. Otherwise, it's going to get bloody fast. So I'll see you all once I have contact with the rebels. Alright, it's now 0900 and we've just made contact with the lead rebel cavalry brigade. And it looks like the entirety of the rebel army is going to be coming down this road. It looks like they're mostly roadblocked back here. They can still shift direction, so I'm not moving my reserves just yet. Really don't understand why they're trying to move this cavalry brigade across the river right there. They're not supported. They're just getting ripped apart right now. I do have my artillery division moving up. They're coming out here to oversight the road here. Guys, a better firing position. This is not a good sign on the AI. You guys going to try and charge across now that you're breaking. Yeah, they're going after the artillery battery. There you go. They drew the infantry into that melee. Front's back into position. The double, please, gentlemen. How many casualties does that cavalry brigade take? 650. Some damage to them. Liberty Bells came out no worse for the wear on that one. Only took 3 casualties on that charge. They have really changed the aggressiveness of the cavalry. Whenever they see artillery, even if it's within an infantry line, they're going straight at it. We need to move the 3rd Division a little closer to town. Leveling up there, all right. Skirmishers, engineers. Let's see if we can't see what's across the river. I'm just building that line of breastworks there so the engineers have something to do and cover for the artillery. Avatar's all the way back here. You need to be up here. We have a brigade trying to force the railroad bridge. Unless they make a concerted effort to push over, they're not making it over. I'm just going to run out of ammunition sitting here firing at them. Derby, when move you guys behind the grunts. In case we gotta relieve them. Mostly it looks like I'm gonna have to relieve brigades just because of ammunition issues. That short range so you don't get stuck in a combat. Viking Brigade, we're going to move you up behind the Janzikas. And 50th Iowa, move you up behind the Highlanders. You guys don't have good sighting. That sucks. You can see, this is the problem with the Sharp's rifles. You can see my grunt's already running low on ammunition. This is just a bloodbath right now. You already got him at 2,100 casualties to our 89. We got no reason to go after him if they're all coming. Look at that. Stacked up down this road. You see all those dust trails? They're all going to be coming here. We got no reason to go after them. Let them keep coming. As soon as I see this icon go red, we will switch out the grunts with the Derby Hellfighters. You know, this river is running red right now. Boys looking on ammo. You guys are still good. Now that caught me off guard. I thought there was a unit there, that little letter. You guys are looking almost to your first level, so as soon as you're done, we'll have another brigade start working on those, get their levels up. Everybody's firing. Right. Not the most exciting battle in the world, but we are doing a lot of damage. Doesn't even look like they're attempting to go around to one of the other two crossing points. Put you guys back in long range. Nope, back to long range. We're ready to switch out. These guys sitting right outside of canister range, so I can't get that last little bit of close support to get the Liberty Bells leveled up to 3. You guys are now low ammo, so we'll pull you back. Derby, move up. There goes the watermill. Artillery's taking that down. Finish that little bit of works right there. They should be leveled. So first, start working on that. And it's funny, taking down that building has really opened up our field of fire over here. Hearing all those guns hammer away is quite nice. I think I need to shift. Now the grunts is still back here. I don't need to put another brigade over there. Feels like I do, but I don't need to. Alright, Blue Jackets, you now have your first perk. Have you stop working on that. Here we go. Liberty Bells are now at their third perk level. Kind of like that flag. Not for artillery. I like that one. Go there. The only way they're going to make it across here is if they charge their men across and get into hand-to-hand with us. Looks like they might be trying to do that. They're pushing enough forces across. Got my 5,500 casualties. They are not getting across here. This is Benning's Corps. They're getting ripped down. Oh, hello. You guys actually going to try and get into hand-to-hand here? Got your first perk. There we go. Very good, gentlemen. See those reps off. Do not chase them, please. Where the hell are you boys going? Oh, crap. They are not going to survive that. 50th Iowa. Oh, they're going to keep going. Highlanders of mind of their own right now. Iowa. Take over positions. These guys have gone insane. They are just taking on everybody. Have fun, boys. Don't take too many losses. Division commanders down there with them. Oh, wow. They did it. Let's pull you boys off the line. I think we've gone a little battle crazy. The Highlanders have their blood up. Looks like this cavalry's glitched out. Don't want to get stuck on them. Good job, Highlanders, you crazy bastards. We looking on ammo? Yeah, you're running low, so we'll switch you out now. All right, Viking Brigade, your turn. We looking down here. Still leveling, all right. Looks like somebody's fled the field. Sheffield's brigade. I think that was a cavalry brigade. What casualties look like after that charge? Oof, got them up to 7,500 casualties. That's only 11% of their force. You boys are not firing. There we go. want to stop and turn their flank to a 3-star. Oh, did they just draw the battery in the hand-to-hand? They did. The hell, boys. Stop. We do not go hand-to-hand with anybody. Halt orders just in case they decide to move again. They were out of canister. Why are you boys? It still shows them in melee. What the hell? Pull these guns back. You can't force them out of that melee setting. I think some of this brigade's sprites are stuck in with the Liberty Bells. Alright, no longer in melee. Okay, perfect. Go. I'm just trying to get the whole brigade firing. This is disgusting. 8,000 casualties now. 13% of their force. Detached Liberty Bells. I'm going to start sending 1st Division down here to replace 2nd Division so I can move them up. Stop working. Yes, alright. Second Division, up the road, please. The Army Commander. I think we just wiped out the Army Commander's off the field. His icon just disappeared. We wound him? Doesn't show it. But his icon... Oh, there's his icon again. He's in sight. Thought we took him down. His icon just disappeared again. I still see horses dropping, so they're there. Like, his staff should be wiped out at this point. What the hell he's trying to do? Get your orders yet? Not yet. First Division will start marching you down that way. You don't need to, but we have an overnight reset. I want a division down in the area, so we're fairly close if they push us back off that crossing point. How are you still standing? Oh, we got him. I saw this jump. We did get him. He's wounded. They still got troops coming down the road. Look at that. See all that dust? They still got guys coming. Over 10,000 casualties, 15% of their force. Derby Hellfighter's already running low on ammo. Oh, look at this. Hello. Looks like they might be looking for a crossing point. Or these guys are reformed and now kind of stuck on the river. Cavalry, I got a job for you boys. Take a while for those orders to get there. Look at that stack of bodies in the river. They are not going to be able to drink out of this river for a long time. Alright, Hill, you gotta know when you've been beat. It's time for you to withdraw. Almost to your first perk level. That's why their division commanders are on this side of the river. That's why they're trying to cross over here. They're trying to get back to their division commander. Quite a few brigades flee. Looks like almost 5,000 men have left the field. Pickett's brigade wants to go nose to nose like some Chads over here. Let's get you at short range. I'm going to move you up behind Derby Hellfighters. You guys on that fence. Your engineers are getting some fighting in. Bloody first. Move you up behind a Viking brigade. And U.S. regulars. Move Move you up behind the 50th Iowa. Cavalry's moving. We'll take down these stragglers over here. Surprised we haven't knocked this bridge down yet. Actually, I don't even know if you can knock a bridge down. It'd be interesting if you could. Boys back at long range, and then we'll flip you boys out. If I was marching down this road and I was coming across this heap of bodies, I would not want to be making this attack. Back in long range, yep. Boys out. Once they start moving, I'll pull back to Derby. They gotta wait for their orders. About there. Let's pull you boys back. Bloody Furs, go replace the Vikings, please. We're just running out of ammunition. Rebs are running out of bodies. We're running out of ammo. Regulars. Go up and replace the 50th. Move up just a little bit more. What I think is actually causing most of the casualties of my men are all these little detachments manning the guns now. We chased off all their main batteries at this point, except for this one. They were taking casualties. I'm at 12,000 casualties now, 18% of their force. Imagine how many of their officers we've taken down so far. Forgot about the cavalry. Alright, they're coming at us. Cape Cod, go get them. Bloody Sabres, go get. Bethlehem Steel, come get these boys. Force that brigade to surrender? No. The hell, we leave some sprites behind on the other side of the river? Does not look like we're going to finish these brigades off. Because Cape Cod's morale's so low. Things have heated up down here. Not particularly. Taking both these brigades down by half, but they just don't want to surrender. No more dust trails back here, so what I'm going to do, come along this way. What kind of damage we can do in their rear. Hill should have pulled out of this attack already. He really should have. I would have never taken these amount of casualties. I would have withdrawn already. Look at that mess right there. Oof. They've been taking bodies out of the river for weeks. Looks like they shifted from the ford to the bridge, but a little late. Over here. Almost to level 3. Oh, you're at level 3. Give you that flag. I got my 15,000 casualties, 23% of their force, almost 8,000 of left field. About to hit a major victory here. I think this is everything they got left that we could see in front of us. Maybe a few units back here, but probably would have them side if they were there. It'll be a while before those boys get their orders. Probably should have moved them a brigade at a time. You know what the sad part about this is? It's going to knock the 5th Corps probably back into the orange, and I was just getting ready to move them forward up to Waco. First is now low on ammo. Those sharps just rip through ammo. Here we go, major victory. Now we just gotta wait for them to leave the field. There they go, finally. Starting to withdraw. They should have not even hung around this long. There they go. Let's speed this up now. Well, that was an ill-fated attack. I do have to say, very poor choice of an attack. You guys have earned a flag too. Oh. All right. If Hill doesn't get defamed from this, I don't know. So we took down 14,000 of their 58,000 infantry, 1,500 of their 5,200 cavalry. We got 90 of their 95 guns. Total of 16,000 of their 64,000 men. We lost 1,366 of our 27,169 infantry. 142 of our 6,633 cavalry. One of our 64 guns. Total loss of 1,525 of our 34,743 men. The hell are the odds on that? It's almost 12 to 1, 13 to 1 on the casualties. Top of my head. That is disgusting. Right. I was selecting a flag for this battery. Nothing really standing out here. Go with that one. Two of my cavalry brigades moved up, except for that one. That's kind of weird. Cape Cod Cavalry. The guys I was having morale issues with. Okay. All right, let's take a look at. We didn't lose any officers. So we wounded Hill. Why is it only showing McIntosh's corps? Benning's corps is not part of the Armored Texas. That's why. Let's go through Benning's corps first. All right, wounded Colonel Brown. Wounded Breckenridge. Wounded Martin. Wounded Hill. Wounded Colston. Really, is that it? We only wounded 5 of their officers and all that? That is amazing. Let's take a look at combat reports now. All right, Maine Engineers did 87 infantry. 116 infantry, because Scammons detachments from the engineers, so 116 infantry. 1st Cav Division, Cape Cod Cavalry did 179 infantry, captured 94 for a total 273. Bethlehem Steel did 19 infantry, captured 854 for a total 873. The Bloody Sabres did 43 infantry, captured 696, total 739. Division total 1,885. 3rd Infantry Division, Derby Hellfighters did 1,395 to infantry, 140 to cavalry, 167 to artillery for a total 1,723. 50th Iowa River Boys did 845 to infantry, 22 to cav, 8 to artillery for a total 882. And the Viking Brigade did 1,009 to infantry, 6 to artillery for a total 1,022. Right now, Derby's in the running for the Grumpy Seal of Approval. 2nd Infantry Division, Ohio Blue Jackets did 1,149 to infantry, 12 to artillery for a total of 1,163. U.S. regulars did 664 to infantry, 4 to artillery for a total of 668. The Bloody First did 294 to infantry, 13 to artillery for a total of 310. Division total 2,141. 1st Infantry Division. The Highlanders did 1,679 to infantry, took 174 prisoners, 167 to cavalry, 15 taken prisoner, 3 to artillery for a total of 2,049. Looks like the Highlanders are getting the grumpy seal of approval for this battle, especially after that wild charge that they went and did on their own. That was a little crazy. They just kept going. My grunts did 609 to infantry, 443 to cavalry, 3 to artillery for a total of 1,056. Janzika Legion did 1,105 to infantry, 379 to cavalry, 8 to artillery for a total of 1,492. The Liberty Bells did 1,543 to infantry, 147 to cavalry, captured 1. 33 to artillery for a total of 1,727. Division total 6,324. 1st Artillery Division. Higgs Volunteers did 98 to infantry, 4 to cavalry, 81 to artillery for a total of 189. Iowa Sodbusters did 220 to infantry, 22 to cav, 69 artillery for a total of 311. 1st Maine Battery did 145 to infantry, 29 to cav, 100 artillery for a total of 277. And the 1st Illinois Arty did 122 to infantry, 18 to cav, 121 artillery for a total of 264. Division total 1,041. There we have it. The Highlanders have the grumpy seal of approval for this battle. We'll get closed out of here, and I will see you all at the newspaper screen. Glorious victory at the Second Battle of Austin. We'll just call it the Massacre of Austin, honestly. Battle of Austin is ended with the Army of Texas retreating in panic. The Arms reportedly suffered total casualties of 16,146 men. There are 2,557 killed, 4,796 captured and paroled. Our casualties total 1,525 men with 199 killed, 223 missing, and the rest wounded. We've captured 10,065 rifles and 39 guns from the field. And once again, we don't have any prison camps, so 4,463 enemy soldiers have been released back into the wild. Look, I became a national hero. Nice. Colonel Alexander loses face. Hill should have lost face for that one. I don't know why they're pegging this on some colonel. That was Hill's blunder. Let's get that battle rolled off. So 6th Corps is now in Beaumont, and the Army of the Southwest was in the area, but they decided not to stand and fight. So 6th Corps' advance is actually done for the season, as we can't cross out of Texas until 1863 by my campaign rules. So his advance is done for now, unless they decide to come out and fight him. And we are building a fortification outside of San Antonio, just because I didn't want to advance 7th Corps past 5th because of all the troops up in the area. So until 5th Corps actually is able to move forward towards Dallas, we're not going to be able to move up on this fortification safely. Now, May 26th. We're going to keep this game rolling along for a little bit here so that we can end this episode and start the next one on the June monthlies. Let's keep this rolling along a little bit here. That bar just jumped back in the Rebels' favor a little bit. How badly set back am I up here? Oh, we're still in the green. I want to get full green. 11 days, okay. So, beginning of June, be able to start moving against Dallas. Speed this up to times 20. Not going to be doing anything else, I don't think. Stewart's Corps is going to come down and fight, baby. We need ammunition. I built the second supply depot by mistake. And we've enacted industrialization 2. The rebels didn't act slave impressment. So they are down to the dregs on troops. There we go. It's now June 1st. So we're going to end this episode here so I can open up the next episode with the June monthlies. So once again, if you're a new viewer, returning viewer, you're not yet subscribed, please think about hitting that subscribe button. If you do, remember that bell icon so that the next video comes out. If you'd like a brigade in one of my armies, please let me know in the comments below. Type of unit, state it's from, weapons, uniforms, officers, and I'll oblige on all counts if possible. I just ask that you be subscribed to the channel. You don't have to be a member of the channel, just be subscribed. And as always, comments. Please do keep them coming, especially with the diary entries and the letters. I am really enjoying those. And I will see you all at the next episode. Stay grumpy.